Hi dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Welcome to this cricketing broadcast of Cricket Happenings with your host Ram today. Unfortunately, I have to start off with this very sad news in cricket that the Pakistani cricketers Salman Butt, Mohammad Asif and Mohammad Amir have been sentenced. Basically, they have been convicted or basically have been accused of cheating, and they have been sent to the bars. So, looking at it, Salman Butt has been given a 2.5 years imprisonment. As far as Mohammad Asif is concerned, it is 1 year. And I'm happy for Mohammad Amir, the only reason being that he has been given, since he's only 17 years of age, he has been given a 6 month sentence. The only person who could really come out of this, Mohammad Asif could, but again, it is going to be very hard grind for him. But Salman Butt, I think it's almost over because age is not on his side. But Mohammad Amir could well make it back. After 6 months, he could really come back and probably get on to the cricketing firmament. Now, so that's the sad news that I have to start off with. And as I said, it's not healthy for cricket. It is also a lesson to all the cricket players all around the world that if you are going to do something like that, you can't get away with it. The law is something which will take its course. Okay, now let's look at the first day's play at Sharjah today at the Sharjah Cricket Association Stadium, where Sri Lanka actually won the toss against Pakistan in this final test because Pakistan are leading the series 1-0. The first match was Dave, the second match Pakistan won very easily, and now Sri Lanka for the first time in this series putting up a good score on the board. Probably every time we have seen that Sri Lanka has been struggling on the first day, but this is the first time in the series that Sri Lanka have put up a good score on the board. They have finished with 245 for 2 at close of play on the first day of the third test match between Pakistan and Sri Lanka, played at the Sharjah Cricket Association Stadium. They lost, they didn't have a good start. Thangakarras was an early victim today. The opener caught Yunus Khan in the slips of the bowling of Umar Gul for 4. But after that, it was a very nice partnership between dilshan and Sangakarras, yielded 173 runs, in which Dilshan also played some strokes that he is known for. Sangakarras, well, as you know, he has been in some prime form in this series, just continuing in the same vein, and he is still there, not out on 112, his 27th century, 11 fours and 2 sixes in that. And Sangakarras, as you know, it's a sublime form. He drives well, he cuts well. Well, whatever he does, it is absolutely good to see because he's a delightful player to watch. He's not unbeaten on 112, and Mahela Jayawardene is not out on 32 with 2 boundaries. And 2 wickets have been gone. 245 for 2 is the close of play score on the first day of this third test. Tilkatne Dilshan, as I said, he unfortunately missed his century when Saeed Ajmal claimed him. Again, Yunus Khan picking up that catch too, and he was gone for 92 with 12 fours and 1 6. Also played some very good strokes, and 245 for 2 they finished with at close of play. Bowling figures, Umar Gul 17 overs, 6 maidens, 1 for 43. And the other wicket taker was Saeed Ajmal, 27 overs, 3 maidens, 1 for 71. Junaid Khan, 17 overs, 2 maidens, none for 63. Very good 6 hit of the bowling of Junaid Khan by Dilshan when he smote him over mid-wicket, I reckon. And Kumar Sangakarras also, it's a very good 6 of the bowling of Saeed Ajmal. Abdul Rahman, 24 overs, 5 maidens, none for 62, bowled well, I thought. Mohammad Hafiz, 1 over for 3 runs. 245 for 2 Sri Lanka finished with. And as I said, it's a very strong beginning as far as the third test is concerned. For the first time in the series, Sri Lanka looking good. And whether they can capitalize, whether they can drive home the initiative, that remains to be seen on the second day. Now, for Sri Lanka, there was a debut today by the pace bowler Kosala Kulashekara. We will be seeing them in action when Pakistan bat. The other news that I would like to do is a cricketing update here. As you know, Zimbabwe starting at their overnight score, in fact, put up a good score. They put 313 all out in their first innings in reply to New Zealand's 426 yesterday. And it was all thanks to a very wonderful innings played by Luis Zabanda. He's an exciting player. He likes to play his strokes, and that's what he did today. He played some very good strokes down the ground. He'll hit straight very well. He drives well, and that's what he played. And he made a very good 93 of 11 with 11 fours and 1 6. Masakadza was the early victim today. Doug Bracewell getting his wicket as he was out for clean ball by Bracewell for 22 with 1 4. Brendan Taylor shown signs of aggression in his score of 50 of just 75 deliveries, 3 fours and 2 good sixes that Brendan Taylor smoked over the pickets there. and Tatenda Taibu contributing a very good 20 with 2 boundaries. But that was the time when they were 200 and when Taibu went, it was 198 for 5. But after that, it was an 86-run partnership between Malcolm Waller and Regis Chakabwa, which really, I mean, I would say Zimbabwe not only saved the follow-on, they went past it, and the score went on to 284 with Malcolm Waller in the end remaining unbeaten on 72 with 9 fours and 1 6 when Zimbabwe were all out for 313. Chakabwa, the wicketkeeper, impressed but got himself run out from a Bracewell combination for 37 with 3 boundaries, but gave very good support to Malcolm Waller. Malcolm Waller was the one who was in charge, who was actually playing strokes interspersed with some good defense, but Chakabwa was really, I would say, was really grinding his way, and he was doing that well. But before that run out, but once he was run out, the Zimbabwe innings absolutely collapsed. 284 for 6 when Chakabwa was gone, and after that, well, they could add only another 25 runs to it, more than 25 runs, and then it was all Vettori who took those 5 wickets. Raymond Price was able to blow Vettori for a duck, and Kyle Jarvis was a victim of Martin for 6. Pofu gave his wicket away to Vettori for a duck, and Cube, the debutant, was clean bowled by Martin for 5. 313 all out, conceding a lead of almost 113 runs to New Zealand. Bowling figures, Martin 25.5 over 6 minutes, 2 for 74, but the person who really gave it all and took all the wickets for New Zealand was Daniel Vettori. 43 overs, 13 maidens, 70 runs and 5 wickets. A good performance from him. Doug Bracewell, 23 overs, 12 maidens, 1 for 51. 23, 191 not for Jitan Patel. Was hit out of the attack by the combination of Brendan Taylor and Vusi Subanda, who started attacking him, and he was really put off target there. And that's it. And Doug Brownlee, 4 overs, 1 for 13. But New Zealand, in the reply, have already lost 2 wickets. They lost the first wicket. This is a good beginning. I think Zimbabwe are doing well here. They already picked up 2 wickets. The first to go was Martin Guptill, who was clean bowled by Kyle Jarvis for a duck. And then the partnership took it to 23 before Brendan McCullum was LBW bowled Raymond Price for 11 with 1-4. And currently it's Kane Williamson not out on 13. And Jitan Patel, the night watchman, has been sent as stumps are going to be drawn on the 3rd day of the first test between New Zealand and Zimbabwe at Queen Sports Club in Bulawayo. So right now they are 28 for 2 with night watchman Jitan Patel on 4 and Kane Williamson, the exciting find for New Zealand, not out on 13 of 15 balls with 1-4. Bowling figures 3.4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 14. Kyle Jarvis is in operation right now, 1 for 14. Cube 2 overs for 12 runs, and Raymond Price just bowled 1 over and got that very vital wicket of Brendan McCullum, who was LBW bowled Price, and in fact as it was LBW bowled Price. So right now we are coming to an end, almost coming to an end of it. As far as close of play is concerned, 28 for 2 Zimbabwe, New Zealand finish with. I'll be coming to that. Well, other than that, dear friends and subscribers, I think I will be I'm going to wind up this cricket broadcast of mine right now with the news that New Zealand are leading by 141 runs. They are 28 for 2 at close of play on the 3rd day of the first test match between New Zealand and Zimbabwe. So I'm just going to, last ball of the day coming up. Yes, the last ball of the day has been bowled in stumps on day 3 at the Queen Sports Club in Bulawayo. 28 for 2 New Zealand finished with, and that ends my cricket broadcast for the day. Thanks for keeping company and watching Cricket Happenings. Your host Ram signing off. Thank you.